Several years ago, I was greeted by the dumbest thing I thought I had ever heard, and that was that aim assist is practically cheating, that it's aimbot, and that it is so much easier than mouse and keyboard. And who was saying this? Black Ops 3 players on PC. Because on PC, if you plugged in a controller when playing Black Ops 3, you would get aim assist. And people would tell me that it was stronger than console aim assist, except for the fact that on console, I actually played until I got to max prestige level 200 something or other. I got dark matter camo. I knew how Black Ops 3 felt on console, and the aim assist on PC, to my understanding, was not any stronger than the console version. And I thought it was pretty good because that helps a console player, a controller user, compete against keyboard and mouse users, which of course are far more precise. And I was told by PC gamers for years that mouse and keyboard is superior to anything a controller can do. Rewind the clock a little bit, and back in 2012, I got an Xbox 360. And in 2012, that was an upgrade over the PC I'd been playing on years before. That's right, you are actually listening to somebody who got their FPS start on PC. Actually, psych, I technically got my FPS career started at friends' houses on their Xbox 360. That's where I learned about the amazingness that is Halo Reach, Halo 3, Black Ops 1, Modern Warfare 2, all that good stuff. And then on my PS2, I would just play a shit ton of Medal of Honor, along with some Tom Clancy games as well. So apparently I'm taking the Kojima style of storytelling because I'm going backwards and forwards and not going in order. So let me stop for a second and just summarize this for you. In 2012, I became an avid console player after playing PC for all the years before. So I've been a console fanboy since 2012, and it wasn't until 2015 that I actually got my hands on a nice gaming rig that my father bought me for my channel. Then in 2019, my dad actually had money stored away after he passed away for me to get an even better rig for my channel. He really liked this channel. And over the last year, I started to dip my toes a little bit more and more into PC gaming because I have a nice rig here. I have a GTX 1070, an 8700K processor, 32 gigabytes of RAM. I recently got a new monitor and a new NVMe SSD, which is a 970 Evo Plus. Thanks to anybody that comes to my live streams and donates. That really helps me put money back into the channel, into my rig, and make things easier and smoother, and honestly just more fun for me. It really blows my mind that you guys support that. So anyway, I tried out Modern Warfare, and it was much easier on PC than people were saying. Look, the stupidity started when I started playing Black Ops 3 on PC with a controller because I wasn't comfortable to play PC games at my desk because at the time, I had a very, very small desk. Luckily, my dad designed this desk for me, which I recently got put together and stained and everything and polished, and I guess sanded is the word. Either way, now I have a desk I can actually game at. I have a mouse pad I can actually game with, and I'm not playing on a dinky little falling apart desk with a tiny little mouse pad anymore. But back then I was, so I used a controller, and people told me I was using aimbot because of the aim assist. What a load of horse shit. Look, aim assist is nice, but it's also super shitty. Like, the gameplay you're seeing here is on PC. This is my first online match on PC. I'm still tinkering with video settings occasionally throughout this footage. And the thing about it is just how much more freedom you have. For instance, on console, if you have precision or standard aim assist, like I kind of alternate between, I've practiced both of them throughout the last year on Modern Warfare. Okay, if you get behind 5 enemies and you start trying to shoot them, aim assist is going to pull and try to slow down around targets. So if you want to put 4 bullets into one dude and go over to the next dude and put 4 bullets into him, that is actually not as easy with a controller as it is with a mouse. With a mouse, you can sweep them. Nothing's gonna slow down, nothing's gonna stop you. And I know you might think, well, I'll just play with a controller without aim assist. But then you're fighting dead zones and you're fighting the overall just inaccuracy that a controller gives you. Then you really can't push into close range and you can't be as aggressive as other people. And in a crossplay game where you're fighting people with keyboard and mouse, you don't want that limitation. The recoil control alone on a mouse is so much bloody easier. And I've known this forever. In fact, every PC gaming YouTuber over the last whatever how many years was saying that controllers are inaccurate, clumsy, and dumb. And now, aim assist is the biggest threat to them. And I still get comments on my videos. In fact, today, while I was playing Modern Warfare on PC, just talking with Jake and Jason, you guys know them from the live streams, I'm playing with them, we're hanging out, and I look over on YouTube Studio. I just sort of glance at comments occasionally, just in case I want my day ruined. And I see a comment, and this dude's like, I can't play Modern Warfare against console players because their auto-aim is so obvious. What the hell? Have you played on PC? Do you have a decent sized mouse pad? Do you have a decent monitor? Swear to God, it is miles better. The average console player is playing with a stereo headset, a 60 hertz panel, and it might be a TV. They might be sitting multiple feet away from a TV in a living room. That's what your average console player is playing at. Okay, I have to remember sometimes that most people don't mind if their monitor goes over 5 milliseconds gray to gray response time. I do. 4 is like where I feel the most comfortable. Anything above 4, I don't want it near me. Controllers are so limiting, and if you've been playing Modern Warfare against console players mad about their aim assist, just know they don't even have an FOV slider. They're literally seeing less of the map than you. They have no tweakable settings like you do. They can't switch their DPI on the fly. They can't customize their entire keyboard to have the exact key bindings that are comfortable to them. It's just not possible. Even people like me who have nice Xbox Elite V2 controllers, they are not competing with mouse and keyboards as well as they could. Now in Modern Warfare, the time to kill is so fast, somebody shooting you is likely going to kill you. And if aim assist helps them do that, fuck it. I don't want to get into the fact that aim assist can hurt you more than it helps you. I don't want to get into that at all. I just think it's so moronic, feeling how easy Modern Warfare's gunplay is on a mouse and keyboard. And again, the gameplay you guys are seeing here is gameplay that's me learning the game on PC. It's me relearning the game on PC. This is my first match on PC. I get like 52 kills. My first game on PC. It's so nice. Now, maybe that's because of my PC gaming background. I'm kind of returning to my roots a little bit. And I think a lot of people that say they do better with controller than keyboard and mouse, they think it's because of the aim assist, when really it's just a level of comfort. It requires practice to be good with either a controller or a mouse and keyboard. It just does. Like, it's scary when I watch Exclusive Ace play, and even though I've been playing on console for so long, he's so much better at controlling recoil and just snapping the targets, and I have the same aim assist he does. In fact, I'm using an Elite V2. He plays on PlayStation, okay? I have the superior controller, just saying. And I feel like he does better than me. It's a matter of practice. These controllers aren't aiming for anyone. That aimbot isn't locking onto you and tracking you. I have had aim assist aided kills where the aim assist pulls on something I didn't exactly see or didn't register as an enemy, and it gets me the kill. I've also flanked 3 enemies, and the aim assist was so sticky because of the way the enemies were moving and the way I was moving that I wasn't able to properly sweep my target, sweep my sight over to a different target. The thing about a mouse and keyboard, you're not fighting software. If you're a PC gamer, you turn off mouse acceleration, you turn off mouse smoothing, you turn off all that shit, and you have your raw inputs. I play anywhere from 675 to around 875 DPI in my shooters, and it is so much easier. It is miles easier. The fact that people are complaining about aim assist when mouse and keyboard is this freeing, it's this loose and good. Does this video seem messy to you? It should. I literally just got done watching Impractical Jokers with my girlfriend at like 3 a.m. and now I'm sitting here like thinking to myself, you know what? This is so much nicer on PC. And all fucking year, I heard PC players complaining that aim assist was aiming for them, or they would assure me that they would try playing without aim assist and they couldn't do it. So the aim assist has to be lock on. God, it's almost like it takes a while to learn things. And you're also talking to somebody. You're not talking to me, in fact. Even if you comment on this, you're not talking to me. You're screaming into the void, buddy. But look, when it comes to me, I also played like Rainbow Six Siege up until like level 200. And yeah, I spent most of my time in the casual playlist, but that has nothing to do with aiming mechanics, okay? I got used to Rainbow Six Siege on console. Why is that relevant? Rainbow Six Siege on console is a very high stakes game where you can die in one headshot, and in case you didn't know, it has 0 aim assist. I can learn that, and I was at a point where I could go play Call of Duty with, the standard aim assist that Call of Duty has, and I could go play Rainbow Six Siege with no aim assist, be competent in both of them, all right? And then I could go on PC and click on people's heads in Insurgency. Look, what matters is how much you practice. Don't sweat about what input method you have or what input method your enemy has. I do. I mean, I literally made multiple videos talking about how I don't have crossplay on in Black Ops Cold War, but I ended up leaving it on. After all, I realized that what really matters is my ability to practice and become comfortable with whatever my hand is holding to control the game on the screen. Mouse and keyboard is better than controller, factually. The controller could have really snappy aim assist, and that would often get the controller user killed. I know this because aim assist does not auto lock onto targets. I did a whole video chasing a bot around a gunfight map in Modern Warfare, and in that video, I just turned on different types of aim assist and just aimed next to him and it would never lock on, okay? Console players with aim assist on, controller users, they miss by milliseconds, or I guess millimeters, all the time, okay? It happens. If aim assist was really this powerful auto aim that people think it is, that would never happen. How would they miss by millimeters? It's because it really matters about your positioning, and it matters. I mean, if you're on console, you have to learn how to use your left and right stick in conjunction with one another. You have to left stick aim, especially in games with low to no aim assist. With a mouse and keyboard, I don't need to touch my WASD keys to aim. I can just stand completely still, see a target, and with enough proficiency, just click on them. Again, you're watching my first ever match on PC with Modern Warfare. At the time, I was still playing with what DPI settings work and what sensitivities I should use, and also the weaknesses of weapons. Like when you play on PC, you have a couple different weaknesses. On PC, you don't have aim assist rotation, so close range engagements are a little bit harder on PC. It's a little harder to whip your mouse around when an enemy's sort of running past you. So I realized I actually am really going to have to use laser sights so I can hip fire people in close range and not worry about precisely tracking them. But the fact that this was like my test match that I played, I didn't even have headphones on when I was playing this either. I was mostly like playing with graphics settings and anti-aliasing settings to see what I like, and when it comes to looks and performance. If you're a PC player and you think aim assist is so unfair to you, and you're playing with a half-decent gaming mouse and keyboard, you have a half-decent gaming monitor, you have a half-decent mouse pad, and you're able to get, at the very least, 60 FPS, you're a giant baby. See you when I see you. Goodbye.